Jesus once said, I am the true vine, and my Father is the vine dresser. Any branch in me that does not bear fruit, he takes away. And any branch that bears fruit, he prunes, so to bear more fruit. You are already clean because of the word I have spoken to you. Jesus says, abide in me, and I in you. As a branch cannot bear fruit of itself unless it abides in the vine, neither can you unless you abide in me. Jesus says, I am the vine. You are the branches. He who abides in me and I in him bears much fruit. For without me you can do nothing. If anyone does not abide, here's the warning. If anyone does not abide in me, he is cast out as a branch and is withered. And they gather them, throw them in the fire, and they are burned. Here's the promise. If you abide in me, and my words abide in you, you will ask what you desire, and will be done for you. That's so true. By this my Father is glorified, that you bear much fruit. So you be my disciples. That was John chapter 15, verses 1 through 8. Here is another teaching. You won't believe these words came out of his mouth. Are you ready for this one? When multitudes was following him, he turned to them and he said, if anyone is to come to me and not hate their father, mother, wife, children, brother, sister, yes, and his own life also, cannot be my disciple. Whoever doesn't bear his cross, which is persecutions and oppressions that come against us, and doesn't follow after me, cannot be my disciple. For which are you tending to build a tower does not sit down first, count the cost, whether he has enough to finish it, lest he lay the foundation and not able to finish. And others mock him, saying, look, he began to build and not able to finish. Or what king goes to war against another king, doesn't sit down first to figure out what he can do with his 10,000 that will come against him with 20,000? Or while the other is afar off, doesn't send a delegation and ask conditions of peace. So likewise, verse 33, whoever of you doesn't forsake all that he has cannot be my disciple. Luke 14:25-33. That last verse, I'm yet to meet anybody that ever could match that. Anyways, I finally got this together again the second day. This is July 3rd, tomorrow's the 4th. So here's something for your weekend. It's now after 6, I think. So your weekend's begun. So think about this for your weekend. What was it I held up at the beginning? The 2 boards, right? I talked about this. I taught this in my series. If you decide, if you're single and you decide to go out, fall in love with someone you just met, what's the first thing you want to do? I'm guilty of it growing up. What's the first thing you want to do? If you meet someone that's just hotter than heck, handsomer than the devil, what's the first thing you want to do? You want to do the deed, right? So, fall in love, you hang out, and you end up in either place. You're his place or her place. And you want to do the deed, and you do it. What it is, you're 2 pieces of wood board, right? When you do the deed for the first time, those 2 pieces are glued together. The devil dries the glue instantly. It's called a bond, right? That's what you feel. You're bonded. You want to stay together for the rest of your life, right? Well, guess what? Sex out of wedlock is pure wickedness in God's eyes. He hates it. Sex is only supposed to be done one way, one flesh. Jesus talked about that, one flesh. What is one flesh? It's intercourse, of course. So when God gets fed up with you guys doing the deed over and over and over and over, guess what happens? I can attest to this. A lot of people can contest to this. Almost everybody. He's going to split you both up, one way or the other. And when you split up with that bond, you're going to take pieces of that board with you for the rest of your life. Chunks of that board. So down the road, you phone each other, you get a hold of each other, you contact each other, right? It scares, put a chill down your spine. That's because the chunks of board that you take with each other, that's a part of you. Now do you understand? That's why breakups are so hard. That's why divorces are so hard. Because that person is walking away, stealing a part of you. Don't do the deed. Go out, have a good time this weekend. Don't do the deed. Stay celibate. I had a roommate, over the top gorgeous. We've known each other for over a decade. We lived together for 5 years, but guess what? The reason why we lived together for 5 years, like I told you in the movie, we never inappropriately touched. We seen each other as two people. We seen each other not as a man or a woman or a guy or girl, as two respectable people. And that's why it lasted. My dad died in 21. I told her to go up to Utah and spend time with her dad before he dies. And that's where she's at right now. So please don't. Please stay celibate. Meet a friend. I talked about the sisterhood. The sisterhood, right off the bat, the agreement is made. You can do whatever you want with each other, but you can't touch each other. Once you find someone that you can't touch, the friendship lasts for decades. My roommate was one of them. So please don't do the deed. Go out there and stay celibate. Do everything together. Go to a movie, go to a game room, hang out at each other's houses, but stay out of the bedroom. That's what the devil wants. Because what happens when you do the deed for the first time? You're taking other people's souls into your soul that you're never going to meet. Who do you know who they were with before you met them? It's scary. That's why the world is so screwed up. It's called XCX. It screws everything up. You could be friends with somebody for life, but as soon as you do the deed, it's over. It's over. God hates it. God designed sex as an awesome gift only when you're married. And the thing about marriage, Matthew 19, verses 1 through 8, I believe. Read that one. I read that in my series too. So anyways, I've been going through the paces for the past 24 hours. I've been going through a little bit of hell myself. The devil don't want this stuff put out. He's proved it. But that's okay. I'm used to it. The more he puts me through, the more stronger I get. And I tell him that. I beg it. Put me through the paces so I can get strong from it. So I can overcome it and get used to it, immune to it. Doesn't matter. I'm here to help you guys pull through it. But if you're going to sin this coming weekend, guess what? You're going to have problems. You're always going to have problems. Your worry, doubt, and fears are never going to go away as long as you remain in your sin. Stop it. Repent from your sin. Live righteously. I wake up every morning with a blank mind. I don't worry about tomorrow. I don't wonder what's going to happen. Jesus takes care of that for me. He's my attorney. So anyways, to end this, I know I keep saying the word enemies. Anyways. So we're at 9 minutes. I got a minute. So I'm going to give you a little preview about discipleship, what we're going to talk about in the future. It's all written up, and I'm going to go page by page. It's going to take up to 10 minutes. So anyways, the part of the segments of the discipleship is going to be taught to you, not the way church is going to teach you, where they brainwash you with discipleship. No. Satan's main target is the mind. Well, that's how these churches teach you. It's just hands-on. I'm going to teach you how to use his sword. You parishioners out there, listen to me. When he gives you his sword, it's not your sword. It's not going to give you a right to wield it any time you want. It's killed me trying to help somebody, and he didn't want that person to get help. That's because it's the day and age he's separating the goats and the sheep. It's in Matthew 25. So we're going to talk about the sword. Then we're going to talk about you got to be a vessel in order to carry the sword. We're going to talk about becoming a vessel. Then we're going to talk about the watchman. Okay? We're going to talk about the watchman, how to become a watchman. That's mainly prolific. And then we're going to go from the watchman to becoming the bride. I'm not just talking about the church. I'm talking about you being the bride. And then we're going to end it with the mantle. Some of you out there already know you're carrying a mantle and you don't even know it. So anyways, we're at 10 minutes, going on 11. Have a safe July 4th. I'm going to be busy for the next few days. I'm not going to be able to put anything out. So anyways, hang in there with all this. God bless you guys. I love you guys in Vietnam. Just stay with it. It's going to be great, better days ahead of you. We're going to do discipleship, but I'm going to switch over to the demonic. Demonic's going to explain to you all the problems and issues, why you have them. And when you realize what's causing it, you're going to feel a whole lot better. You're going to understand why bad things happen. And the key to that is not to sin, and this weekend, not to become two of these.